Hello everyone, Mr. Paradise, Picking Paradise, and we're back with the Techie Tiff Punisher 1. Tiff had got back with me and asked about the what the hell I'm talking about with violation of Max. So I wanted to explain that a little bit, and I was whining like a little girl. But hey, I like to make excuses when locks put up a fight and they don't just open right up for me. But yeah, so I'm of the belief that if you make a challenge lock and you violate max, which is the maximum adjacent cut or something like that. So basically it just means that like this is here, this pin here, and then you got this one, and then it goes all the way down to that one, and then all the way back up. That is a violation of the maximum adjacent cut just because the key may not function properly and blah, 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 blah. So I am of the belief, it's not a rule or anything else, but if you do that, then you should just leave the key unmummified. Maybe she did, and then maybe Naswicki thought, fuck it, I'll cover it. And then I actually kind of changed because I learned a lot on this lock on the last time. Picking while sleepy and on the whiskey, you're not giving yourself the best chances. Definitely wasn't thinking straight. I definitely was not, I was just too tired to think, oh, I got some high reaches or I got some long reaches. You should probably pull those out. And you should just assume that every challenge lock is doing that because that's a quick, easy way to try and make it very, very challenging, which is to violate the max. So it's an easy way. And I violated them before when I made challenge locks. So yeah, no big deal. So we should approach challenge locks every time like the max has been violated. Now, if you don't violate max and you actually get really creative on your pin placement and your pin modifications, and you make a very challenging lock, well then kudos, because that's a pretty hard thing to do. And I also would like to give her another shout out and say, hey, thank you so much for putting the effort into this and making this. I'm glad that it stumped Naswicki. I hope it does not stump me. And also thank you for videoing every attempt that you have on my challenge lock. And now you're trying to wrap up that damn gift tube and you're having a hard time on it. I haven't watched that video, but I am going to. So anyway, it's enough babbling right now of violating max and what I think of challenge locks, but I do want to say, hey, I think that a lot of people put a lot of time into these, and we should respect that and honor it. And if they mummify the damn thing, whatever. But anyway, another quick shout out before I get into picking this, because we're already at 3 minutes. I'm going to cut this one short and then go into the next one. Culper Woodhall noted that he's just got into collecting bourbon. If you guys watch my videos, and I always have a drink over here usually, and if it's not in frame, then it's damn close usually. But he said he was really into the batch numbers and stuff. So I figured that, hey, I'd go ahead and get in on the batch number on this thing. This is a very, very good single barrel Russell's, which is a Wild Turkey from the Wild Turkey distillery, and this one is distilled 11/12/09. It is dumped 12/19/2019, so that's 10 years, and then it's bottled in February 5th of 2020. The barrel is 190615, so 19 usually is like the rack, and 0615 is usually the placement of the barrel or the barrel number. It's in warehouse, I want to say that's like F, but I can't quite tell, and it's on floor 6. So floor 6, rack 19, and it's 0615. I think I could be way off, and somebody could correct me. But then it was selected by R Field Wine Company, which is a local distributor over here. So I got some good picks. I think that's kind of bullshit. It's not like they go there and they're like, let's drink that one. It's tasty. Oh, not that one. So anyway, really good bottle if you guys have a chance to pick up a Russell's Reserve single barrel select. Now they just started doing that, listing all these, and is very good, because before they didn't and you weren't quite sure what you were getting. So I kind of prefer the 10-year, but the single barrel, knowing that it's 10 years, is a hell of a deal. Now the other one might be a 10-year, and it might be but it could actually be 11 or 12 years. So when they put age statements on whiskey, it has to be at least that old or anything above that, and they can actually blend them. So they can take like a 12 and mix it with a 10, but then they got to call it a 10. Or they could take 15s and then they mix it with a 10, but I do believe they got to call it a 10 or just call it a blend. So anyway, that's still my other thing. So hopefully we get an open. I'm not going to drink this unless, well, I don't know. I can't say that. I don't think I'm going to drink it unless I get an open. So anyway, we're going to go right away right now and then come right back. So hold on.